Hi, everyone, and welcome to the first day of my 12 Days of Christmas Cards and Tags series. I'm Jessica, the artist and creator behind Artistry and Cards, and I am so excited to kick off this magical holiday journey with all of you. Today, we're going to go ahead and start with a classic being inspired by the very first gift from the beloved Christmas carol, A Partridge in a Pear Tree. But of course, we're going to give it an Artistry and Cards twist with a little bit of Jessica Lynn Original, which is our rubber stamp company. So today I'm going to be using a custom designed digital stamp that I created to make this perfect season. So we're going to combine a little bit of whimsical partridge in a pear tree, add a little sparkle and razzle dazzle. So whether you are a seasoned crafter or just love creative projects, being able to watch them come to life, you're completely in the right place. And don't worry, I'll guide you step by step so you can create your own version. So grab your markers, get in the holiday spirit, and let's get started. Oh, and make sure you stay around to the end because obviously we have multiple days coming. And if you maintain where you watch the videos and watch for some secret messages that we will talk about. At the end, we will be giving away some gift certificates and some other items as well, just in time for Christmas. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and just make this a little bit bigger so you can see it. And a couple of things I just want to share with you really quick. Again, my channel here is Artistry in Cards. Be sure to go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you can't remember how to find it, it's just artistryincards.com, or down at the bottom right-hand side, there's a little red icon. It looks like a YouTube icon. Go ahead and click on that and subscribe. Earlier I said I am not only the curator here or designer at Artistry and Cards, I also own my own rubber stamp company. So if you love one-of-a-kind hand-drawn photopolymer stamps or custom red rubber, self-inking, or digital images, go ahead and take a look at my store, jessicalynoriginal.com. Let's go ahead and get started. So today, what we're going to do is we are starting with a partridge in a pear tree. Okay, so we're going to go as traditional as possible. Now, I am going to tell you over the next 11 days, my cards will be anything but traditional. I have some really funny, silly, goofy designs coming that I can't wait to share with you. So this is a digital image. It's a partridge in a pear tree. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just make a very traditional card. I may put some solid cardstock in the background. Haven't really decided yet. Working on that. I'm also thinking we could maybe do some stenciling, but I'm not sure. Or we just go with some really beautiful paper. So I'm not quite sure where we're going to go yet. I'm kind of thinking... I think we might need something solid only because of how much detail is in the actual bird design. That's pretty nice. So maybe we'll revisit some of these. Well, with our countdown being 12 days to Christmas, I hope that you guys have been crafting and creating. Now, I did cut this out. You can see it has a really nice little edge. And what I used was Cat Scrappiness. She has a really great collection of die cuts. So be sure to head on over, check out her die cuts. Let me show you what hers looks like. See, it's a double-edged stitch, which I love. So be sure to head on over, pick up a set of die cuts from her, and you will be very happy. Great Christmas gift to yourself, right? Because you're in the home stretch, so you shouldn't have too much more shopping left to do, hopefully. If you do, hopefully you're able to get to a store near you, just because there is probably not a lot of time left for shipping. So let's go ahead and start coloring this adorable digital image. All right, just getting all my greens out here so we can start getting ready to color that in. Then I'm going to need a bunch of browns as well for our bird. Is there any other color? Kind of an orangey color too. So we'll try some of that. All right. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. I have actually owned Jessica Lynn Original for almost 20 years. April 1st, not a joke, total truth, of 2025 will be the 20th anniversary. So I have got some really big ideas in mind for that. So be sure to subscribe to my channel here at ArtistryinCards, as we'll be doing a huge amount of giveaways and fun things, obviously, as we get closer to the 20th anniversary, which I cannot believe. I mean, they tell you do what you love and everything else will just sort of follow, and it's true. You know, I have met some absolutely amazing folks here online, some of which whom I have been great friends with for many years, and I've actually never met them in real life, which is crazy, right? Like to have met such great people that I'm close with and that have been so encouraging for so long. All right, so we're just going to color this little guy all up. Super cute. Oh my goodness, he's going to be so cute. There you go. Now we will just layer him up with color. He's got a little bit of red up near his eye, so we're going to add some of that in there. We're just going to shadow because it looks like it goes into different variants of this color. And then there's a bunch of gray in the back, so we'll add all that too. All right, we'll go for this a little bit of, oh, you know what he does have? Some almost black. So we'll grab some grays. Okay. We're going to bring all this down and around. And it has this really cool little pattern, so I'm just going to draw that on there. Just so that it looks realistic. That's super cute. It has a little black patch on its belly. And then another little black patch up here, which it already has. So that's good. Then it looks like there's some gray down around here. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. Needs a little more brown. It looks like it comes all up in here. Okay, then we're going to come back in with some, there we go, a bit of a lighter gray just to add some shadow. And kind of almost watercolor this together. What color are their feet? Kind of a brown, like a light brown. So we'll get that on there. There we go. And the beak is white. And it looks like there's a tad bit of red right up around in here. Right around his eyes. Let's see, you know that little partridge. And a pear tree is, she means business, right? She ain't messing around. All right, I'm gonna grab my ink pen. And we're just gonna clean up some of the white in the face here. Sometimes I almost find it easier to come back in and clean up and add some of the white in with a pen if you need to. There we go. And then this comes up in here. I'm just trying to make it look. There we go. Just kind of run that up. And then there is some white in here, not a lot, just a little. I almost think we need a little of that orangey color, but I'm not sure. I think that might be too orange. Ooh, maybe this will work. There we go. That's what it needed. Oh, that's so cute. There we go. Perfect. All right. So pears, green and yellow, but they're candy apple green. And it looks like on all of the pictures, they're not always all green. So we'll mix them. I'm just going to start by getting some color in there. There we go. I think this is one too in here. All right. And then the other ones are kind of an orangey tan. Well, I think that's the bottom color. I don't think that should be the top color. Because they look a little bit more, I don't want to say yellow, but orangey yellow. We can try this one. Try this one. Okay, I'm going to grab this one and let's see how that might be pretty good. Let's try this one. Oh yeah, there we go. See, that's what I'm saying. I think that brown was more the bottom color. And we'll blend all these together so that the bottom and the top of it look pretty cohesive. Yeah, so I am so excited to be doing the 12 days of Christmas. I actually plotted out the entire start to finish what each card's going to be. And it was funny because this one was the toughest for me to come up with the full design. And I'm so excited because it's going to show off my stamps. It's going to show off a lot of original art that I'll be doing. It's going to be fun. I'm really excited about it. And then I may do, I think we're going to just hit, I think the green needs like a gray. We might do some sort of fundraiser. Like if you're interested in purchasing any of the cards, I may offer them on my full website. And maybe what we'll do is, a large part of it will probably go to charity. Maybe we can support something. This holiday season for families in need. I feel like right now with everything going on, people are just a little all over the place. So it's one of the reasons that I absolutely love card making and this community of people who are just wonderful people. Big hearts, care a lot, and maybe we can figure out a way that we can, raise some money to help support. So definitely watch for that. I'm gonna think about that, and in upcoming videos, I'll include maybe some ways that we can, help support the community and people this time of year that are definitely in need. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be so cute. And what I loved is that I drew the design, and so obviously if we had looked at this before I die cut it, it was actually bigger. It had more of the tree. And when I printed it off, because it was digital, I actually shrunk down in a bit more, and I decided to go with a 3x3 sized frame. I thought that that would be a good size. And I think it will be, because it'll take up quite a bit of card space, but it will also still allow room. It almost reminds me of like a framed picture. I have a feeling this one might be too dark, but we'll try it. Yeah, it's a little too dark. Maybe this olive. Ooh. Ooh, nope, way too dark. I have to have another green in here somewhere. Let's try this guy. Maybe he's a little darker. There we go. I just feel like it's a little too pastel right now in these greens, and it just needs to be just a hair darker. Because I want the leaves to pop a little bit more, but I'm not loving the colors I have in my bin right now. Oh wait, here's some more. Maybe these will work. We'll try. This one might be good. Oh yeah, there we go. See, it's got a little more of a green pop. That's all I wanted. I wanted the leaves to look healthy and not kind of faded. Yeah, that's looking better. And every card that I make, now this one, like I said, is the only one that is extremely traditional to the story. And I did that on purpose because I know that there are card makers that love to stick right to the idea or the guideline. And so I wanted to offer a very traditional card to them that I think that, they would like and enjoy. And then I have a couple that are a little bit of a play on the words. And like I said, I am a huge fan of pop culture, so there is going to be a lot of pop culture references. And like I said before, I did draw a lot of the art that you are going to see, and I'm really excited that some of these cards are definitely going to skew kind of all over, which I'm really excited about. I'm just going to frame this out, I think. I wasn't going to do that, and then I just feel like it just needed it. I'm going right around the stitch line from the cat scrappiness die. Just felt like it needed to be kind of enclosed and lived inside. Then I'm going to grab some blue and we are going to color that background. I don't usually do this on cards. A lot of times I'll use some of the, where's this other blue here? I had another one. All right, tons of blues. A lot of times, like when I'll do backgrounds and stuff, I find myself using more of like the Distress Oxide because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like that gives it such a smooth background. But I think what I'm going to do here is just start laying down color and then just building it up. I really want this to feel almost like, oh, I know what it feels like. An old school science textbook. That's what it reminds me of. So I don't know if you ever had one of those kind of old school. I had one actually even in college. I had to take that during my undergrad, and I had to take, I think, 2 or 3 of the sciences. And so they had these books that looked almost like there was illustrations that had then been watercolored, if that makes any sense. And then from there, scanned into these pages of the books, put alongside of the text as almost like illustrations for different animals and mammals and fish and the whole bit. And that's what this really is starting to remind me of now. I wonder if it's, I don't know, it's just one of those fun, like, ooh, that reminds me of this. Oh my goodness, this is cute though. Let's take a closer look. So look how he looks. See, he looks like a little textbook. That's what I think. Fun. Wasn't thinking we were going back to old school science class, but here we are. Well, we've talked about a whole bunch of things already, and I'm still just coloring. But I do want to say that I appreciate each and every one of you. 2024 has been so much fun. I have had a YouTube channel for quite a long time. I have another one that where I do a lot of travel. And I realized pretty quickly that I needed a different channel to house all of my art and creativity as far as card making. And Artistry and Cards was born. And this year, I mean, we have added so many amazing subscribers. And one of my plans is to hit, there's some other levels we can get to with more watch time and more subscribers and stuff like that. And so I'm really hoping to get to that point in 2025. I can't imagine that we won't, but that is my goal. And I can't wait because as an artist and a card maker, I want to offer some really unique opportunities to those who support my channel. And I'm really excited about that. I think it's going to be so much fun. I don't want to talk about it too much because we're not there yet. But as we get closer, I will share more of those details with you guys. So, all right, there it is. Look how cute that looks. I love it. I feel like the pears just need to pop just a little more. Problem is the green ones just don't pop as much. I mean, they do because they're solid, but they sort of are hidden in there a little bit. Oh my goodness, look how adorable that is. All right. That was a lot of coloring. I know a lot of people don't like to color. I love to color. I think it's because I'm an artist, and so I draw a lot of line art. And so I think it's fun to take my line art to the next level. So, all right. So now what we need to do is decide what we're going to do for the background. And I'm going to be really honest, there's still a part of me that's like, oh, I don't want to put too much more on the card. I want to just put a really simplistic sentiment down at the bottom and call it a day because I just don't want to wreck it. I'm afraid pattern paper might take away from it. One of the things I definitely encourage you to do is to go ahead and sign the back of your cards as you are the artist. So we're going to call this day 1, 2024. And we'll do a 12 days of Christmas. Label it. All right. So part of me wants to kind of just do one of these and then just find a really simple sentiment because it was so much work to do the illustration. I just don't want paper to take away. You know what? I think that's what we're going to do. I just feel like with how much work I put into coloring this, I'm so afraid that if I mean, we can put a sentiment down at the bottom. So let's find the right one. That's the trick there, right? And we still got to find the right sentiment for the bottom. Yeah, I just feel like if I put anything else, it's just going to be too much. Just going to be too much. So let's not do that. All right, I got all kinds of die cuts. We need a sentiment. All right. So let's see what I can find. I have an entire box of amazing sentiments and stamps. So let's see what is going to work with this. All right. Oh, I'm so excited. I literally I'm sitting here. See, like it almost needs like something like that, doesn't it? That would be great. I love 3 Room Studio. I actually interviewed her on my Behind the Card. That was so much fun. I love the live shows. That's one of the things that I am bringing back in 2025. We are going to be doing a live show where you're going to craft with me. And I cannot wait. I'm so excited. I've got so many fun ideas. Oh, I got one. All right, let me just... This is a stamp that I've had forever. See if I can get out of its original bags here. That's always crazy when you've had a stamp for so long that you haven't taken out of its packaging. All right, I think... Okay, well, it's going to be one of these. Oh, here's some more. Here's some really cute ones. Oh, these are all cold designs. All right. So we're going to go with the ones that's on the table here. Say it's too big. You're the best. Thank you. Yay! I love a hooray. It's so like positive and just happy. And then I've had this set. Let me see if I can get it open. I'm about ready just to cut it open. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. Forget it. All right. There we go. All right. Let's get out that little bag. Do love these, but we will make some stuff with those soon. All right. So let's get some glue on the back of this card. I know I went really simple on this first one. I promise you, if you look at my full collection, of the kind of cards that I make, they're always very detailed and have a lot of art involved. All right, there we go. Oh, see, that looks almost like it's cute. I love it. All right, so I've had this set forever. And one of the things says, and I quote, "May your troubles," let me just make sure this. "And your blessing, may your troubles be less and your blessings more." All right, let's stamp this on a sheet of paper. I got to test it first. Oh, that's pretty. There, see how that looks? That's so nice. All right. All right. Sometimes when it's a stamp set that I haven't tested before, I'm always leery to stamp it right onto my card. I'm just always afraid it's going to be blurry or crooked or something. All right, let's put this back. Get it all cleaned up. Beautiful. Love it. All right. Let me go ahead and just fold this on up. All right. Oh, see, now I love that. It literally looks like an illustration. Although I'm going to be very honest, I still feel like I want to put more blue on it. Now, I will be sharing all of these, just so that you know, on my social media. So again, be sure to subscribe. I will be sharing all these on social media, and I will be using the hashtag, the 12 days of Christmas for Artistry and Cards. So be sure to watch for that, so you'll be able to find all of my videos. Or even better, just go ahead and subscribe, and then you won't have to try and find them. Oh, you know what I just did? I just realized something. I was so into the illustration part of this, I forgot to color a piece. Do you see it? I'm sure, because you're watching this on replay, you're probably laughing at me going, "Jess, I've been pointing at that for the last few minutes. How come you didn't color in that branch?" And I'll be like, "Good call, good call." And that's what my response will be, is good call, good call. Yep. It was always there. I just missed it because I was focused on the bird. Let's see, any more branch areas? There we go. Boom, all of a sudden it looks like a real card. Like Pinocchio and Shrek. I'm a real boy. Okay, it's a little dark, so we'll see how that. Not terrible. Okay, don't want that one anymore. Too dark. So I'm sure you all saw that for like the last 20 minutes. But that's what happens when you're playing Bert from Mary Poppins. One band person, you know what I mean? Like running the machine, doing the live, finding the markers, doing the coloring. It's good stuff. Oh, I love this. This is so cute. He looks so good. Or she, don't know. And then definitely go and check out my full store. It's just jessicalynoriginal.com. Like I said before, I do all the art for it. So I draw, design, and then it also means that if you are looking for something custom, so rubber stamp self inking or red rubber, that you would like for the back of, let's say, all of your cards. I could actually draw you a custom image to go alongside of that. If you have somebody who geocaches, I can also make custom self-inking stamps, and I could design something that matches alongside of their geocaching handle. We do that a lot. I love geocaching. It's fun. Oh, shoot. Drop my marker. All right. Here we go. Just want to put a little shadow on this bird. There we go. I think that looks just a bit better. Plus, I feel like I need to dull these leaves down just a tad. There. Gorgeous. I love it. So there it is, day 1 of the 12 days of Christmas cards and tags with ArtistryinCards.com. So this is our partridge in a pear tree. And again, I really wanted the first card to be very traditional. And just so that you know, tomorrow, our second card, I'll give you a little bit of hint as to what's coming. I don't want to give you anything too much, but I will tell you tomorrow we are crafting with 2 turtle doves that have a wicked twist. So don't miss it. So be sure to subscribe, come back, go ahead, like this video, and I'd love to hear from you. What did you think? Are you excited? I can't wait to share with you all 12 cards. This is going to be a lot of fun. So let's get going. I'll see you again real soon, guys. Take care, enjoy, and we are 12 days away from Christmas. So almost there. Take care, everybody.